Example number 2 on page 13. So we're still dealing with proportions, unit rates to solve questions, and this time we're actually going to be comparing as to which is more expensive. So remember, you'll never be asked to do a question by a certain way, like unit analysis or so on. But we just need to know that we can do this question in whichever way that you use. It's fine. The method I'm going to use, maybe one way, you may end up using another way of thought process to compare the two. But as long as we come to the same answer, it doesn't matter. So in this question, what they have is that we have Paul hosting a party, and last year he served prime rib roast, and he bought 8 kgs for this price given over here, $173.12. And then this year he bought the roast for the price was for $10.13 per pound. So we don't know how many he bought altogether, but that's what the price was. And what we are trying to find out is which one was more expensive. Was it more expensive last year, or was it more expensive this year? So the way I'm thinking is, because they have already given this to us as a unit rate to us, we know that the price is $10.13 per pound. I'm going to find out what the price last year was per pound. The problem is that they have given us 8 kgs. So for last year, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my 8 kgs into pounds. So they've already given us the conversion. 1 kg is 2.2 pounds. And we had 8 kgs last year, so I'm going to find out how many pounds does that represent. So again, cross multiplication, 1 times x is just x, and then 8 times 2.2 gives me 17.6 pounds. So 8 kgs is the same as 17.6 pounds. So now what I know is that this cost over here is for 17.6 pounds, but it's not a unit rate. So I'm going to convert that 173.12 divided by 17.6. So if I just do this division, these numerator by denominator, I end up getting, rounded to 2 decimal places to the nearest cent, is 9.84. So what does that represent? It's $9.84 per pound for every 1 pound. That was last year's cost. This year's cost is $10.13. So I can definitely tell that this year was more expensive. So by converting something into 2 unit rates, we can definitely compare their prices.